joined today by Greg Miles, CEO of Caspin Resources. Greg, thanks for your time.
Good to be with you, David.
All the focus has been on Yarrawinda. Tell us about the project and why is it so attractive?
Yeah, it has been about Yarrawinda. The last 12 months we've put a lot of effort into exploring Yarrawinda as an early stage exploration play. The reasons behind that are pretty obvious. You've got Chalice Mining 40 kilometres down the road who've had exceptional success. They've now put out a resource. It's a tier one world scale kind of resource, and that's the sort of thing that our investors want to find. So we've been working really hard on trying to develop our Yarrawinda project, and now we are just starting to see some signs that we're onto something that sort of looks similar.
What are the signs you're seeing?
Well, last week we put out results from our XC22 prospect. So within the Yarrawinda Brook project, there's a central kind of area that we call Yarrabrook Hill, and within that again there's this kind of an interesting sort of geophysical anomaly that we called XC22. And we, just before the end of the year, we drilled our first hole into that, and sure enough, that airborne EM anomaly does correlate with sulfides, only 46 metres down hole. And results last week confirmed that it's significant grades of nickel and copper. So that was a massive positive step for our company. But probably more interestingly though was, and somewhat of a surprise, was some interesting sort of PGE mineralisation as well further down that hole, which was probably a little bit unexpected because it wasn't associated with a lot of sulfide, but it fits really well with our geological model. And I guess whilst those results themselves aren't world-beating, the fact they fit really nicely in our geological model, and we can start to extrapolate where that mineralisation might be going, that gives us a lot more confidence with our next phase of drilling.
Talking about the next phase, what does 2022 look like?
Busy. And starting probably towards the end of next week or the week after, we'll have two rigs on site, so an RC and a diamond rig. We did have some drilling difficulties at XC22 last year, and we only really got the 1 or 2 holes down to the target depth. So we're going to come back, finish those holes with diamond tails, as well as drill some other holes in that area. There's still another anomaly called Northwest Geochem anomaly, which hasn't been drilled to date. It's got some interesting sort of funky geological things going on, and demands a drill hole as well. So there's still a number of other prospects in that area that haven't had any exploration whatsoever. So there's a range of targets, and I've been trying to explain to people recently that even though we've done a lot of work in the last 12 months, the exploration space is actually opening up, not closing. We're certainly not in that phase where we're starting to sterilise ground. So it's going to be a really exciting 12 months, and particularly the first couple of months of this year.
So Yarrawinda is going to keep you busy, but not too busy because you've got another project that's going to get some attention this year.
Yeah, finally. Look, if I was to look back on the last 12 months, the only regret has been that we haven't been able to do as much work at our Mount Squires project, which is out in the West Musgrave region. There's a number of challenges with that project, and it's not so much about location, but I guess we've had the problem of having had some success at Yarrawinda. All the focus and all the effort has gone into that. But the West Musgrave is a really interesting spot. There's some good work being done by some of the majors. Oz Minerals will deliver a DFS on the Nebo-Babel project later this year, and I think that's going to open up that whole region, and it'll be I think it'll open people's eyes to the potential of that area. And so we've sort of got some interesting anomalies, copper-gold kind of anomalies that are probably drill ready. But we're also a long strike from Nebo-Babel as well, so the nickel-copper potential needs to be explored as well. So, and hopefully we can get on the ground in around mid-year and do that work as well. So that'll be very busy.
Busy across 2 projects, well-funded, strong technical focus, exciting times ahead for Caspin shareholders.
Absolutely.
Greg, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Dan.